Hi, 8th grade. Today we're going to be looking at the first article for our research task this week. So please flip to your packet where this title is, Why Rich Kids Become Rich Adults and Poor Kids Become Poor Adults by Maya Westby. Income inequality is rising in the United States, and the gap between the wealthiest 1% of Americans compared to the majority of income earners is now at unprecedented heights. While the growing disparity may be attributed to a multitude of factors, race and gender to name a few, the environment that one is raised in bears the most impact, for better or worse. A study from Harvard's Equality of Opportunity Project, led by Professors Raj Chetty and Nathaniel Hendren, found that among subjects who were studied through adolescence to adulthood in the nation's 100 largest counties, the average income at 26 years old was $26,000. The study's takeaway, according to Chetty and Hendren, is the environment one is raised in determines his or her economic mobility. All right, please pause your video, underline the claim of the author, and then circle two of these ways the claim is developed. I want you to draw, after you circle it, please draw an arrow back to the text where you see the way that claim is developed. Okay, welcome back. A similar analysis by Johns Hopkins University focused solely on Baltimore. Tracking about 800 students from the first grade through their late 20s, the study found that only 4% of children from low-income families achieved a college education, compared to 45% of children from higher-income families. Cultural environment and surroundings undoubtedly impact the eventual success of a child, as they determine available opportunities and govern how a child will perceive their social standing. One of the study's subjects, Monica Wandu, told her story to NPR in 2014, describing her upbringing. I remember being so immune to death, so immune to shootings, killings, she said. I just remember wanting them to rush, like get the body out of the way so we can get back to playing hopscotch or dodgeball. An entirely different reality exists for the nation's wealthiest minors, evidenced by social media accounts that flaunt their lifestyles. Naturally, a child born into a high-income earning family has easy access to luxurious resources. Yet this environment has set them up with an unfair advantage compared to low-income children, as wealthy kids without fiscal responsibility are likely to stay wealthy at about the same rate as poor kids who work hard are likely to stay poor. In other words, the rich are likely to stay rich, and the poor are likely to stay poor. From the moment a child is born into a wealthy family, their parents' spending habits determine if they too will be in a high-income bracket as an adult. It stems from how wealthy parents spend money compared to their low-income counterparts, where low-income families focus on immediate needs such as food and transportation. Rich families invest more on future-oriented purchases that will ensure their well-being. Okay, pause your video, underline the author's claim, and then circle two ways that it is developed in this particular section. Draw an arrow back to the way in which the claim is developed. Okay, welcome back. Growing up with affluence even impacts the college major a wealthy student is likely to choose. Kim Whedon, a Cornell sociologist, spoke with The Atlantic about National Center for Education Statistics data on the correlation between family wealth and choice in college major. She found that for students with affluent backgrounds, the choice in college major tends to be in the humanities, such as English, history, the arts. Meanwhile, their lower-income peers seek majors in math, physics, and computer science. As low-income students may choose the majors based on financial necessity and marketability, more affluent students experience the luxury of their family's safety nets and can explore majors that are less marketable. The gap continues upon graduation when more affluent students are substantially more likely to enter the workforce with little to no student debt. For less affluent graduates, chains of student loan debt weigh down any chance of wealth accumulation. As their paths diverge and the college graduates age and have families of their own, the cycle perpetuates. To fix a problem that starts so early in life, it is necessary to start in early childhood. Chetty and Hendren, after finding that the chance of upward mobility is increased if young children are exposed to resources, usually reserved for the rich, such as better schooling and safer neighborhoods, recommend housing voucher programs to enable lower-income families to move to better neighborhoods with quality preschool programs. Otherwise, leaving such traps of inequality unanswered means another generation of children blocked from success. All right, please underline the author's claim and circle 2 ways it is developed.